Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball out wide.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Eintracht Frankfurt finding their passes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele is onto this, and it's Azar. Lahm, and here's Azar. Now it's Pele, and this is Cruyff. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Eto'o. Played in big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ronaldinho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Azar. Lahm. Thuram. And it's Azar. Beckenbauer. And this is Neymar. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Good ball, good take. And this is Azar. Nice interception, well timed. Real chance! Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, important interception. Lizarazu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Cruyff! That's another chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 7.
Eintracht Frankfurt can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And it's Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Lizarazu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Chips it through. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Good read, needed to be.
Added time.
Yaya Toure. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now that's well seen too. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. The message is clear. None shall pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
No, that was never going to make it. And he welcomes it in. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Ronaldinho.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Luis Suarez! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Hugo Lloris, Jim, undoubtedly one of France's best ever, and surely one of the most dependable pairs of hands there've been.
Yeah, and he's been playing at the top level from a very young age, and the qualities that got him there have continued to serve him really well.
Is there a sense in which he belongs to a sort of older generation of keepers?
Well, I think he bridges the gap between the new and the old. He's certainly quick off the mark and commands his box, a bit like a sweeper. But it's fair to say, too, he's not known for his distribution or his ability to build from the back.
And this is Shevchenko. Neymar. Now Cruyff. Lizarazu. Now it's Pelé. And this is Hazard. Played out wide. Back into the middle. And this is Hazard. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Hazard, Pelé, and claimed it back swiftly. Not yet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters.
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lizarazu. Nicely weighted ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nice-looking ball. That's good vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Beckenbauer, and it's Hazard. Lahm, aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cruyff, approaching the half-hour mark. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at here. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Neymar. That's beautifully weighted. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. No way through. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard gets into a good position. Has a look and plays it forward. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Cruyff. Oh, good take in a good area. Crosses it in here. And he's there to belt it away. Beckenbauer. Looking tidy in possession here. And Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Hazard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Serginho. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's made its way to him. That's an excellent interception. Nedved. And that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should...
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Lahm. Hazard. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Pele. This one is had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
And we have our very first corner.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 14. Ribéry, cambio de jugadores.
Cleared away. Oh, Luis Suarez! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Ribéry. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but...
Ribéry, is on his own. Ribéry! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6 será reemplazado por...
Beckenbauer can get it clear. Mateus. Cafu flings in across. Lizarazu getting this one clear. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are back in business. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well-timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. Ribéry with the short one. Ronaldinho! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Ribéry. Mateus.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Big header! No, not the best of headers. Ronaldinho. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Lam. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lam charging forward down that flank. And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Ribéry. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Fires it in. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's in plenty of space here. And it's corner. Good reason for optimism here. Lloris gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Lam. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ribery at it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. Look at the space here. Nice control. That is good strength. Lofted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shifted it to the flank. In once more. That's a decent clearance. Fabinho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nedved in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Shoots! Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. Cruyff. And this is Pele! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found a way through. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Crossed in, terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Neymar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lam. And it's Lam. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pele finds himself offside. Nuno Mendes. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pele! Cannavaro with the clearance. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Nakata. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, they can break here. Pele. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there. Oh, big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment, it's Pele! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for options for movement, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff! Mendes clears it away. Chance here to counter. He's had it taken off him. Thuram. And it's Lam. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. Thuram gets it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Nakata. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then, an ideal... Nakata! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
That pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in plenty of space here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Neymar plays it short. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. And he's onside. Cross in. Donnarumma deals. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida.
And the second half gets underway. Maldini. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
He's had a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Wan-Bissaka. He is through here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Neymar. Played out wide. Played back in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Nakata. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Sticks it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And this is Ribery. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. So their fourth corner of the game. Ribery goes short. Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Manchester United suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Batistuta. Roberto Baggio. And it's Lam.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafael Leao. Ronaldinho. That's a good ball out wide. Played in. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. He's going for goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United blast themselves. And Batistuta!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then.
Roberto Baggio! through! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United are having a ball here. And the referee brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face...